Hey YouTube, how the heck you doing? I'm doing great and I hope you are too. Got my editor here because he's getting interested and excited about bringing some new content as I get some new things to bring to you. One of the most recent ones, if you haven't seen already, was the WWDC that happened on Monday. Apple did their annual event for the developers, which I am part of. So I was able to participate in watching it through the day. That they had it about a couple hours, well over maybe under 2 hours actually. I didn't pay attention to the timeline, but I was able to watch it because I'm on vacation this week. But I did want to bring you an update of what I thought were some key things that they were bringing to the Apple world, Apple environment. So what I saw, you know, they did the Mac OS update as usually they do. It's called Ventura this time. They have a lot of new things coming to it as far as enhancements and everything. Nothing really groundbreaking. They brought a few things to mail as far as sending and unsending things in your emails and stuff like that. But I'll be following up with the details of each of those that come across as we delve into that. iOS 16 for the phone. I'm recording with it right now. So they did add some features to that. They actually gave us permission to do some more fancy things with our lock screens. So I've been tinkering with that. And iPad 16, they also brought some new enhancements to that one too. So it'll be a lot of interesting things to see what they can bring to the table in the future. But overall, I thought it was like incremental things that they were bringing to it. One of the biggest things that they introduced was the new M2 chip that is part of the Apple Silicon. And they introduced a new redesigned MacBook Air. Really nice looking. I liked it. The color choices were pretty on par what I thought they would be. I was hoping for more of the blue that the iPad Air is in, but or maybe the colors that the iPad Air comes in, but it only comes in the 4 colors that they have: the silver, the space gray, starlight, and then the midnight. So those are the ones that they introduced for that one. I'm kind of leaning towards the MacBook Air. It is really nice that it was able to bring you the M2 chip and see what we can do with that. It looks like it's going to be a very, very powerful chip and in their lineup of things to do. But they also brought it to the MacBook Pro 13-inch, which got the M1 upgrade last year. So no redesign with the MacBook Pro, pretty much what we've seen from the previous year. All they did was upgrade the chip and a few other internals there. So pricing stayed the same on the MacBook Pro, but the MacBook Air did increase by about $200 for the M2 chip and redesign, which isn't too bad when you think of what they've done to that line and what they're bringing to it. So that was pretty much what I'd like to bring to you guys, just let you know a little update of what I thought was going on with that. I thought they could have done a little bit more. Right now, as you can see, I'm recording on my iPhone, and it is running iOS 16. I got all the betas running on my Mac Mini, my phone, my iPad, my watch even. I got the watch iOS on there. So we're going to see just what they play out with the betas, how they come. If I come across any problems, I'll let you know the difficulties that I may have come across. And just to give you one caveat, most of my equipment aside from my watch is pretty recent, so they should run pretty decent on those devices. So if you want to see what else I can do with it, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you also watched the WWDC event and see what you thought about it. And my editor wants to get to work, but I also have the new feature that they brought to where you can actually use your phone as a webcam. I got it currently running through Quicktime Player on my Mac Mini here with my large screen, so I can see what's going on. But just to give you an indication that they introduced a few things that you can do with it, aside from a clip to mount it to your MacBook or your display screen or whatever. I have it mounted on a camera tripod right now, so it's right in front of the screen, so I know I'm in view, I know I'm in focus, but that's about it. But let me show you one of the features. If I go up into the video effects under the control thing, I can go to center stage, and you can see it switches over, but you may see the detail. You do lose a little loss of the detail and everything because it switches from 4K down to the 1080p, I think, or 1920. So it does have the center stage. It'll follow me as I move around and everything. One of the other features they had was portrait, so it will blur out the background, giving me a nice portrait view. No distracting background behind me, as you can see on that. And then the third one is studio light, which it dims the background just a little bit without giving it too much effects. You can see it likes that share thing right there. So let me take out portrait, bring back the thing, and I'll leave studio light on. But as you can see, center stage keeps me in focus, or keeps me framed in the center as best it can. The other thing that they did introduce was desk view, which gives you the option to share a screen or whatever you have. But I've noticed with the desk view, I wasn't able to get what I wanted in that view. So I'm going to be playing with that a little bit more. The way they showed it, it's pretty simple. It was straight down. I got my camera pretty much where they had it on there, so it might need some more tinkering with that and everything. But when I had it, I was trying to just get a post-it notepad in view, and as I brought it into view, it was way out of skew as far as the perspective of that pad. So I'm going to be playing with desk view a little bit more, and hopefully bringing you some unboxings using that technology that they have. So let me know your thoughts on that also, guys. But in the meantime, hope you enjoyed this little update, because I've gone full beta, and I will bring you what news I can on those devices that I am running the beta on, and any problems that I may encounter or that you may encounter with running the new iOS's in Mac OS and whatever comes down the line, watch OS. But so far everything's been loaded fine. I didn't hit any hiccups as far as the Mac OS, iOS, iPad OS, and then watch OS. So let me know what you think, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next time. Have a good one, guys.